How do you feel about the controlled burns?
I think it's awesome. And the most awesome part is that you guys are here.
Yeah, I know, right?
Turns out it's awesome that you guys are able to, the classroom was able to come out and witness this. This is really awesome.
It looks really awesome.
We're trying to get back to conditions that we've always done low intensity burns in this area, and the difference now, before it was allowed to sort of get out of control by suppression of fires for 100 years. The difference now, as it was previously, is that one person or maybe two people might have burned 1,000 acres without any assistance from anyone else. Where today you can see that we have all of these people here, but it's necessary. We have all these people, we have a drone flying over, we have all these things to kind of keep it under control and make sure it doesn't turn into bad fire. That's the difference, because the conditions have changed so much that you need all of these people and all this technology to achieve the same thing that we used to could achieve with a couple of people and
a willow. So.
Yeah, and just starting a fire. Literally, this is where the place where our people evolved from, is this place right here. So the connections to this place run very deep indeed.
For sense fire suppression and making cultural burns illegal, throwing Indians in jail for doing that, which was actually not only so culturally important but also environmentally important. Since that time, we've had increase each year of fire and fuels build up, which means all of that kind of dry wood, duff, dry leaves, all of that's been building up for years and years. And then when natural fire occurs, when there is lightning strike, or even if it's anthropogenic, which means man-made fire, the effects of that fire have increased in size and severity. We're in a position right now where we're all in a lot of danger, grave danger, and the United States government is spending millions upon millions of dollars to stop and suppress something that needed to have been happening over and over since our people have been doing it since the beginning of time.
Not all wildfires are bad fires. Matter of fact, when we get to a point that we can manage them, would be pretty much a good fire. So the best classification of a good fire is a fire that's low intensity to moderate intensity to low severity to moderate severity. What I mean by intensity and severity has to do what it's doing to the ground, to the soils. Severity, high severity fire is something that's destroying and cooking everything in its path. That's what we consider bad, because it doesn't provide for any regrowth of the natural stand that was there before. It causes regrowth of shrubs and invasive species, and so that's not a good thing.
So one thing that Trex tries to do is kind of tie together the cultural practice of burning that we have here with what the fire world does in more modern times. Because like what Dave was saying, traditionally people would burn and manage for specific resources. What time of year do acorns fall?
Right about now.
Right about now, right? So you'd actually be burning probably your personal acorn patch, your family's, like right about now, which is part of the reason why it's nice that Trex and prescribed fire season is right about now, because like in a lot of ways, like this patch, which has a lot of old, you'll see some big tan oak trees, it's probably been burned like many times.
Okay, everybody ready to move?
Yeah.
All right.
As you guys know, the smoke can be really terrible, and it's a big hardship for all of us to breathe too much smoke, and it makes people not want to let us burn. So what we're doing is we're going up with the drone and we're taking pictures of the smoke cloud. So then if people say, no, we're not going to give you a permit today because there's too much smoke already, we can say, well, here we have a photo we just took and it shows the whole valley and there's no smoke. And so the people who are, in Eureka or Wairika who are telling us, no, you can't burn today, they might not know that there's exactly what's happening here because they're in an office somewhere far away. So if we can use this and take pictures of the smoke and then say, here's what's happening, it helps us get this done. And another thing I just did is at the top of this, where we're burning, there's a road, and on the other side, there's a bunch of trees that blew down, and there's a ton of fuel there. And we're worried if the fire gets into those, we won't be able to put it out. So we're flying this thing around a little bit just to see if we can see spot fires, because the people up on top, they're kind of down in the smoke and they can't really see. So it's kind of new, we're just trying to figure out how we can use this new tool.
About prescribed burning.
Answer the question.
It's necessary for parts of the summer, winter, and fall, but other times it could be unuseful. It could just cause mayhem and destruction. So right now, I think it's a really good time for prescribed burn, so it keeps the towns and other places safe from the wildfires that lightning, arson, and other things. I'm getting a good vantage point up here. It's really nice. It's like a hill. Ooh. Down the hill.
We're out here for the food, to have good soup and have good life.
Let's see, watch, show
This
me.
one's a bad one,
How do you know it's a bad one?
because the holes in it.
Let's see, let me zoom out. Ah, can you show me a good one?
What's that fool? Perfect.
Okay, so tell me why this is a good acorn.
If it's white right there and it has no holes, like that other one I just showed you, like this one's, you can tell that one's good. See, that one has holes, and this one doesn't.
Here's one that has brown on the top.
If it was like this one,
Okay, tell me about that one.
it would be like moldy or something in it. Let's put it around. Yo.